Hey, Dave.
Hey,
A little
Colin.
bit of housekeeping, I suppose. JR told us that Brett Howden cleared protocol and skated on his own today. So I was wondering if you had any contact with him. How's he doing? And will he be joining you for, not tonight, but Saturday's game?
Yeah, I've talked to him a couple times. He's feeling good. Good that he's out of the protocol. Won't be joining us on the trip, but hopefully he gets a quick recovery. You just never know how people react to these situations, so it's really a day-by-day situation right now.
Okay, are there any other questions? Colin again. Colin, go ahead.
As long as he's going to let me keep asking.
Yeah.
I just wanted to ask about Brendan Smith. Here's a guy who's done so many things for you, since you've been here, whether it's been the seventh or been on a first pair or played the wing.
Right.
And now it seems that the way things have shaken out, he seems to be like a regular now, like a staple in your lineup every night. And I wonder if it's that he's getting better, or if it's that your team needs him in that role, or what's the deal with Brendan this season?
Yeah, well, I think he's taken advantage of the opportunity in front of him. And, like you said, he's done an awful lot of things for us here in the last 2.5 years, and, makes that great play for the goal that made it 4-2 the other night, and has also done a lot of good things for us. So, when you're as young as we are and you've got a guy that's been around as long as he has, he brings an awful lot to the table on and off the ice.
Next question comes from Larry Brooks. Larry, go ahead.
I'm wondering, were you relieved that they won last night?
Well, we do have Philly in front of us, so you scoreboard watch at this time of year, and certainly helped us in the standings. So it was good that they got that win for a lot of reasons.
Next question comes from Vince Mercogliano. Vince, go ahead.
David, on that same topic, yesterday everybody was talking about, they had that losing streak going, and did you guys have to stay up for them? Now that they won last night, especially in the fashion they won by 5 goals,
right.
I mean, does that send any kind of a message to your guys that this, or is that a message for you guys in general that, this is a team that I guess is capable of a performance like that?
Well, we've had hard games with them. You look at the games we've had; they've all been tight games. They've all been difficult games. So, watching them even in the Boston series, I thought they played well, deserved to win one of those games. So, obviously, they had a 3-goal lead the night before last night and got a point. So, listen, this team's been hard to play against. I know their record isn't anywhere near what they want it to be, and they haven't had the success they want. But this team has made life difficult for people, and I think our guys fully are aware of that. And we certainly understand that tonight is going to be, if we're going to have success, we're going to need a maximum effort for 60 minutes.
Next question comes from John Warrow. John, go ahead.
Hi, David. Just
John?
kind of on the same note, what do you see that might that maybe the Sabres are doing different, and how different is it for you to adjust, knowing that they're under what do you see that Donnie's doing with this team right now?
Well, they seem to be playing more aggressive, whether it be from a forecheck standpoint, their D-zone coverage. They're not sitting back as much in the neutral zone. They just seem to be playing more on their toes, and they're starting to play more confident. And like I said, even the game we beat them in our building 5-3 last time we played. It was a tight game, 3-3 at one point. So, they certainly have played with more energy, and you could see it last night. They were making life difficult for Philly.
And final question in queue, Colin Stevenson. Colin, go ahead.
Dave, regarding Igor, it's been noted that he hasn't started more than 3 games in a row since he's been here for one reason or another, and
Right.
you have an opportunity now to move past that and really give him a heavy workload with not too many back-to-backs coming up and stuff. I'm wondering if you're curious to see how he handles that kind of workload, or do you feel you have a pretty good idea how well he's going to handle that kind of workload?
Yeah, we're confident that he'll be able to handle any workload we give him. And obviously he doesn't have the track record yet, but he's a guy that works out every day in practice, and we're not going to put him in a situation if we don't think he can handle it. There'll be signs that we'll probably pick up, knowing whether he can or can't handle it. But I think you're always curious what a player can do when they haven't done something. So yeah, I'll be a little bit curious, but we've got the utmost confidence in him that regardless of how many games we ask him to play in a row, he'll be able to do it.